Hey guys, it's Sunday morning. I sound like crap. Wolfgang has been a very good boy today. He did not wake me up. I woke me up. Ugh. And I didn't get home. I thought I left early. I did make food. So I did leave early. I left like at 12:30. Come home. There's so much to unpack. So, I get myself together and go to the bar. And the guy that picked me up, strange character. Uh, so he had on headphones and had the radio playing for me, and it was actually music I liked, so I was good. And it was like 90s. I don't know what genre I would call that. Maybe hip hop. It was good. It was good. It was stuff I remembered, and I was like, "Oh, this is nice." So we get there. He drops me off. I walk in. I get to see one of my bartenders. I love him. Uh, they have. It was very nice. I got a big hug. Where have you been? I've missed you. I'm like, yay. Everybody that I saw from the bartenders, except for one guy that I actually like. Well, not. I like all of them. One guy that I like, just kind of like, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good. I guess I have to behave myself. I don't know what. I'm not responsible for how other people act. I don't have to behave myself. So, I'm there and I see this guy that looked familiar. And that's it. Just looked familiar. And he lit up. He's like, oh, hey. And I'm like, okay. We're just going to go with it. Yes. And I wound up talking to him and his friend. And his friend was a hoot. He kept putting his foot in his mouth. So this drag queen walked by. And he's like, he said something nice about the dress the drag queen was wearing. And so she came back. And then he proceeded to say something. The drag queen's name was Godiva. And he says, oh, I don't like chocolate, but I like the name. And everybody looked at it. And he was the one that was like, oh my God, that came out wrong. And we just laughed our asses off because it was funny. And he just kept going. He just kept digging. And it was like, dude, stop. We all know that was a funny slip up. You don't have to justify yourself. And then of course the drag queen's like, well, I'm glad to know that you like black men. It's like, yes, oh my God. That poor guy. In the end, they wound up going to another bar because there was like hardly anybody there. And when they came back, a while later, we were standing talking, and this guy who'd been hovering around, and I'd seen him there before, I looked over at him. They're talking, and I kind of look over at him because he's like hovering like maybe 2 yards away. And I look at him with my usual like look, and he walks up, and I'm like, hi, I'm AJ. And then he introduces himself to the other people, and then we all just start talking, and then we wind up all on the dance floor, and this boy could not dance. He's sitting there swaying, and I'm just like, okay, do this with what you're doing. Just do this. And he's like, why? I said, because you're dancing like you never danced in your life. And so he started doing it. I was like, there, you got it, right there. Do that. Keep doing that. And it was a lot of fun. I ended up being his teacher in that. And it was like, and then of course he's trying to flatter me and butter me up with like explaining that I'm his type. And I'm sitting there like, you're just describing me. So what's, what are you aiming for? Now, mind you, I'm going to get into that. We're going to do another video here in a hot second. It's shitty and nasty here. It's overcast. It's below freezing, so 27 degrees, I think it said. And this is going to be as hot as it's going to get. Thank you, Central Ohio, for having shitty weather this winter. I love you guys.